All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network channel, live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. Today we're doing Game 27 of MLB Baseball Season 2, 2018. We're wrapping up the series of Game 3, Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. I'm Coach Big Kurt Laurie Green. I'll be coaching the Phillies at home, taking on the Braves in our house in South Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park. And we're going to get Game 3 underway. If anybody want to join any leagues where you can win money in my leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. Or friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Check out my new Facebook page known as Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook that has playoff championship content from the past and current. And there's many different leagues and sports that I've live streamed. All right? Playoff championship edition. Again, Joe Price Hall of Fame on Facebook. Friend me there to see all of that. Thank you.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Vince Velasquez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Striding into the box, Ender Inciarte. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Franco has room in foul territory, and this will land foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And it's fouled away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rosales backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Just getting started here in Philly. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, bases empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Batting fourth, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Suzuki is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Line towards center field. Herrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Scott Kazmir, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do If he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Up next will be Nick Williams. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, this team has to be hoping that Michael Franco can get some of his mojo back. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Look over by Casimir. Now the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and oh my. Hit him with
Yeah, man, let's go Phillies. Home run. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah. They don't want it with us, man. First inning. Ah, nice home run for the Phillies.
And it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, man. Let's go, yo. Oh, look at this instant replay. Ooh, what a hit. Yeah, let's go Phillies. Man, let's see that again. Will they show another instant replay? Man, they won't. Woo, that was a nice home run.
Second in the National League round trip category.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. And a neck high fastball that time. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
And ready for his first at-bat, Lane Adams. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Albies gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's set and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His lifetime line against Velasquez, batting .500, 4 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Swanson, a native of Georgia. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, And you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll leave things on the shoulders of Scott Kazmir, the pitcher. He's set. Here it comes. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 2 left for Atlanta. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cameron Rupp. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cameron Rupp.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Adam.
So stepping in, Adam Rosales, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Adams has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. Phillies lead this one 2-1. The city's founder William Penn seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. Fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Freddie Freeman.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. So a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Riding in once again, Ozzie Albies. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. The 0-1 in the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. set and the 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
To 2-2 now.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Braves will strand 3. They're down 2-1. Aaron Altair will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Aaron Altair.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Behind 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Markakis. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Williams.
At the plate, Nick Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. from the stretch. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson picks it up on to first. Man alive, what a double play, and the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. They lead it 2-1. Adam Morgan answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Johan Camargo will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
0-1, here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Camargo on at first, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Scott Kazmir. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a fastball down below the knees. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it's fouled away. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Too low, 1-0. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan has got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0. And this misses to Markakis. It's ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Inciarte, the runner at third. Markakis at second. Freeman on at first with 2 down. Not close. It's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Soft liner toward short, and 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder,
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rhys Hoskins. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently 2nd best on this Philly ball club in that department. So now Carlos Santana hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. Step on the bag for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get to 1.
Now batting, catcher, Cameron.
Ready for another chance. Cameron Rupp hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a fastball swung on and hit the second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Digging in once again, Lane Adams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, pitcher, Scott.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Scott Kazmir. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. In there, strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Right 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Adam Rosales.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Rosales. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball hit hard to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
J.P. Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, J.P. Crawford.
Towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
On the ground to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Phillies leave a couple through 5. All even at 2-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 75, Francisco Rodriguez.
Digging in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Tommy Hunter takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 40, Tommy Hunter.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Comes set, now the pitch. In tight, awfully tight, 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. On a line, that's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Chopper foul. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Markakis on second. Freeman at first with no outs. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
First and second now, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Lane Adams, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2-0 now. Right over the middle, knee high. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much for them.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. One and 1, here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 2. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, and there's one away. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First offering on its way. Hot shot down the line. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
So now Carlos Santana.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Inciarte is there. 2 gone. Ready now, Cameron Rupp. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They trail 3-2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. So digging in now, Dansby Swanson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Tyler Flowers has come out into the on-deck circle now, as that's going to spell the end for Scott Kazmir.
Tyler Flowers.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Comes into play here at 273. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder, number 11. Ender Inciarte.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit. He threw first and hustling for second, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one. The 1-1. Taken, strike two. Inciarte at second with two down. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Rex Brothers will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Rex Brothers.
Riding in once again, Michael Franco. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. One down. Digging in once again, Adam Rosales. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And this will land foul. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Tommy Joseph will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The right fielder, number 5.
Up next to be Nick Williams. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A little bouncer.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 3-2. Luis Garcia will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Luis Garcia.
Freddie Freeman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Edobrey Ramos is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 61, Edobrey Ramos.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball 2 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. So far this season, Albies is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Not close. It's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50, Hector Neris.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Neris has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Full count, 3-2. Popped high in the air. Oh, and he misses it. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Lane Adams, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 38, Aroldis Vizcaíno.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Cesar Hernandez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Freeman fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder,
Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard to the right side. Albies picks it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 3-2 ball game. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. To third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Santana moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Rob Brantley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 69, Rob Brantley.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final set of swings. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Grant Dayton comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 75, Grant Dayton.
Leading off the inning, Cameron Rupp, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Cameron Rupp.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Ready for another shot now, Maikel Franco. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Adams on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Adam Rosales. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch coming. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
I'm set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Jorge Alfaro will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Scott Kazmir notches his 3rd win of the year. Grant Dayton records the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Scott Kazmir. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Francisco Rodriguez. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.
All right, we're going into MLB Baseball Season 2 2018 highlights of Atlanta at Philadelphia Phillies Game 3. We're going into the highlight recap.